All right, Sagittarius. Sagittarius is where I left off, and that is where I shall continue. Sagittarius, sorry that it's been so long since your last read. I took a year off for family health and myself, you know. Thank you for still sticking by me and staying on to the channel. This is love read for singles and those who are in separation from October to November. All right, very, very general. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, cross watchers as well. Okay, and again, my disclaimer is this is a very general reading. If you're here, there's probably a message here for you. If nothing resonates, trash it. If it does resonate, please leave a comment below and also keep it in your pocket. Make sure you come back to the video for reference if it really, really does resonate. And you can book your readings with Tarots of the Divine at gmail.com or reach me on Facebook. Same name, Tarot of the Divine. All right, guys, let's dig on in. Sagittarius. So I can't talk today, guys. So how I'm starting my readings is a general 5-card reading. Kind of gives us a brief synopsis on where we are in love, Sagittarius, and where is the probability of where it's going. So also, if you have any questions, please, feel free to comment below. And I'm going to start off by pulling 2 oracle cards, one from each deck. If you get more than 1 card, then I will accept it. And that's going to be your reading. It's going to be short and sweet, but nevertheless very important. All right, Sagittarius. Your season is right after this one. Today's the first day of Scorpio. All right. So we're going to pull your first oracle card, Scorpio. Oh, I said Scorpio. I meant Sagittarius. You know what, guys? I'm going back to bed. I am going back to bed. Sagittarius. Sag. Fire sign. And look, it's right here in front of me too, Sagittarius. So that's pretty sad. All right, so show me love for Sagittarius. October, November. Ooh, okay, caught that. All right, girl talk. And this could be male, female, but we all know when we say girl talk that that's some gossip going on, some good stuff. Sagittarius, October, November, You got not enough. Frustrated in a relationship, lack of confidence, self-sabotage, fear, ego issues, jealousy. Girl talk is time with friends, moving on, happily single, living in the moment, having fun. All right, so let's talk about that. But I also see that kind of as gossip too, don't you? You know, when do women not get together and gossip? I mean, that's girl talk, right? Alright, so let's see what's going on with Sagittarius. The past for Sagittarius. The past for Sagittarius. Okay. So you've got the 8 of Cups here. That's that walking away emotionally, pulling away emotionally. But let's talk about this. There's the moon here. Okay. I honestly feel a sense of bewilderment here. So this could have been the emotionally pulling away here. could have definitely been something that wasn't mutual, or it wasn't, what's a good word for it, expected, to be honest with you. If you look at this in this particular deck, the cups represent feelings and emotions, all right? And sometimes intuition as well. You have 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 cups upright and, what? No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 cups upright and 3 down, right? So the emotions are still there. Emotions are definitely still there, more so than not, than these 3 cups. But it's pulling away emotionally. Back is turned, looking towards the bewilderment, the illumination of the moon. So not really knowing what's out there, but just walking away from these 5 cups that are still standing. Walking away from that, even though there's still feelings there. And that's what sticks out to me about that card, because it's not that there was a lack of emotion. It's just that, hey, you know, those other 3 cups was enough to you know, allow me to walk away. Because then here under the deck, you have the Hierophant, which is Taurus energy. That is, you know, commitment. That's traditional values. That could also be routine in some ways. But it's definitely something that's more so stable. Okay? So that could have been a relationship. It could have been a marriage. It could have been a committed relationship. And on top of the deck, you have the 5 of Pentacles here. So it does show me that somebody was probably left out in the cold from a committed relationship. All right. And maybe you didn't feel like enough after, you know, because I do see that here. Show me the recent past for Sagittarius. The recent past. Okay. So maybe you're recently now starting to, you have the 2 of Swords in reverse. That 2 of Swords upright is sometimes avoiding what's really right in front of you. You see how, I'm going to put it upright just for the sake of, do you see how in this, how it's depicted, how there's something covering her eyes? Looks like bird wings or something like that. But, you know, she could easily lift her arms up and pull that down, but she's choosing not to. So it's not saying things for what they truly are sometimes. Sometimes it's avoiding being seen. Sometimes it's avoiding the person. So, but it's definitely avoidance nonetheless. But you have that in reverse, so you may start to realize that, hey, you know, person wasn't telling me anything. This person wasn't who they said that they were. And this could also be you. You may not have been, there could have been cheating in this relationship. Doesn't have to be. But there was some there was definitely some gossiping going on here. And that could have been the straw that broke the camel's back. I'm feeling for some. Because I do see girl talk here, and then you've got the Page of Swords, which is kind of like that gossipy energy. And if you look at his face, he has, you know, contempt. He's angry. He's doing something malicious there. You know what I mean? It is little communication, but I do read this as gossip here, especially when you have the 7 of Swords under the deck. That 7 of Swords is cheating, thievery, trying to get away with something, you know, something of that nature. And that's exactly what I was feeling as well, Sagittarius, whether it's you or whether it's your counterpart. Okay. So let's find out what's going on in your current energy. What's going on in your current energy? What's going on in your current energy? Okay. So you got the 2 of Cups. It kind of came out sideways, so I'm going to read it upright and reversed. This is love, okay? This is, in my opinion, I actually like the 2 of Cups better than I like the Lovers card. Because the Lovers, it was the choices, the choice card before it was the Lovers. And that's usually, you know, having to make a decision. You are in love, but you're having to make a choice there. It's all about choices. And I'm going to read it both reversed and upright. Upright is, you know, relationship, true love, commitment, you know, so you could be in a situation to where something new is coming up. All right. But then I see this, making a stable decision. So it still almost comes out like the energy, like the Lovers, because you have this at the top of the deck. I can't make this up. The Judgment is all about decisions and things coming back from the past. Sometimes something resurrected. Doesn't have to be, but it's about decisions, whether you choose to accept this or not. But this is definitely love here. And in the reverse, it could be, you know, choosing to break up. You may have chosen to walk away in the past, but you have been avoiding doing so because of whatever, not feeling enough. Maybe your other person's not feeling enough. And there was some gossiping going on, and who knows what that one of those 3 cups were that, you know, caused you or your person to emotionally pull away. All right. So let's look at the near future. Let's look at the near future for Sagittarius. Let's look at the near future for Sagittarius. Okay, you got 3 cards. So this one came out first, second, and third. All right. So, you know, this could be your energy here with that Knight of Wands. That's that in and out energy. It comes in, it leaves just as quickly as it comes in. All right, Sagittarius. It's hot, heavy, heated. You see the volcano back here. And to me, that's, even though it doesn't look phallic, to me that it is kind of like a phallic symbol for me, especially with he or she holding the wand there. But this is the Knight of Wands. You know, this is action as well. Okay. Maybe taking a passionate action towards being single, who knows, or independence. Choosing that. You know, doing little for yourself. You know, I see this as kind of self-care in a way, being passionate about yourself. But will this last? You know, this tells me that this energy is not going to last with this Knight of Wands here. You know, being single probably won't last long with you, Sagittarius. But I'm getting kind of a nonchalant action towards this, even though there's a passion. I just keep getting a nonchalant feeling. I'm not sure if it's because I know that it's a Sagittarius reading and you guys can be very, very nonchalant. But at the same time, you know, very, very action oriented. But I see that you are doing a little bit to protect your peace. And also, because do you see this? The Nine of Pentacles is all about, you know, independent. You have to have this Nine of Pentacles before you get to your 10 of Pentacles. Okay? You've got to be comfortable with yourself. And I see that you're doing just that, and you're quite passionate about it, but I don't think that energy lasts. Let's see why. What is the most probable outcome for Sagittarius? And it could just be that you end up in a relationship, but let's find out why. Let's see. What is the most probable outcome for Sagittarius? November 2023, October 2023. I can't make this up. You got Justice. Because it's, you know, balancing everything out. The Justice is Libra energy here, okay? This is your only major arcana card that came out. So to me, this is the strength of the reading. It's all about balancing here. It's probably walking away something that is really, you know, not good for you emotionally. It could be emotional setbacks, you know, something that you've been avoiding, and you decided to make that change, okay? You decided to put more in yourself for this balance. You could have been putting a lot in this relationship that ended, and it could be vice versa. But now it's time for that balance to come in. You know, justice will be served. You know, is kind of things will be put right, and that's exactly what I'm getting. And look at here, I can't even make this up, guys. The Eight of Pentacles is underneath the deck. That's work. That's all about working. But what's different from the Eight of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles? This is self work. This is sometimes working on yourself, or, you know, just focusing on your coin, okay? Because at the top of the deck you have Five of Pentacles. It's like, hey, I'm not going to end up like this anymore. I'm going to focus on me. I'm going to focus on making my money. I'm going to focus on, you know, doing what it is that I have to do so I don't end up feeling left behind anymore, left out in the cold, okay? Over red flags that I chose to ignore, all right? I'm starting to see the light, you know, from a relationship, you know. And I do know that true love is coming towards me, but I've got to invest in myself. That's exactly what I'm seeing here. Investing yourself, making that, balancing things back out so you can have, you know, what you want. But you're definitely enough. Maybe the person that walked away, or I'm not sure if you made somebody feel that way or if they made you feel that way, Sagittarius, but you're definitely enough. Okay? All right, Sagittarius, that's your reading for October to November 2023. And let me know if this resonated, guys. Please comment below, like, share, subscribe, and again, thank you for choosing Tarot of the Divine. I appreciate you. Namaste.